Okay, we can't name our baby that. We just cannot.
Jack really wants to test on day 5. I felt just a little twinge, but the patience is really difficult.
It's been kissing my belly.
I'm changing my answer to 7 days.
You guys, look at how cute that turned out.
The other question is which pregnancy test?
And then here are the tests that we ended up getting. Y'all, look at this man in the kitchen right now. Happy day after transfer, darling.
Happy 1 day after transfer.
Happy 1 day after transfer.
T-minus 4DPT 4.
4D blah, 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 blah. Jack cooked up some roasted potatoes last night when we had salmon, and I gobbled like the whole plate up. It was so good. And now he's making these potatoes as breakfast potatoes with some onion and garlic for me, and I'm so excited. Okay, but I was about to open my names list just with Jack in the kitchen and go through some of the names on each of the lists and see how we still feel about them. This in no way is the name that we're picking, or there could be even other names that get added to the list. Like, this is just fun. And I was gonna do it with just Jack in the kitchen right now because everything is so ridiculously more real. Obviously it's more real. There is now an embryo inside me, but like everything started just being like, oh my gosh, now instead of just daydreaming about a baby registry and like researching the items and stuff, that is so much more real than before when I was like trying to manifest.
Literally on your doorstep.
Exactly. Oh, baby, do you need to kiss it? He's been kissing my belly.
I said she could feel something in there, so.
So this morning, I woke up and I literally felt like nothing happened. Yesterday, I wrote down that like throughout the day, it's even difficult to call it cramping. It's just like a sensation in there, and it was pretty constant, and it never ramped up and then ramped back down. It was just kind of like a steady sensation, I would say, like going on in there, because clearly something was up there today, something happened in there today. But then this morning I woke up and it was all gone, and I was like, oh no, like I got all nervous. I was like, what if it didn't work? That's so sad. But I was like, Mac, it's 1 day. It's 1 day. And I also had watched a YouTube video where this woman also felt like it didn't work because she was experiencing like literally no symptoms, and then she got her big fat positive. So it's just something to keep in mind. If we feel like our experience of those days past transfer are not like things that we see online, social media, anything, that it doesn't mean anything. Like everybody's body is different. So it's good to just, I'm saying that to you guys, but I'm saying it to me as well right now. But when we went to do the PIO shots this morning, Jack, of course, as Jack does, was making me laugh. And I felt just a little twinge right in the center of my belly, like right there. And I was like, oh, something's still there. They didn't slip out overnight. So that's a little update, 1 day past transfer. Now that it is so much more incredibly real, I'm gonna name some girl list names. Okay, darling?
All right.
And you tell me what you think of them.
Okay.
Okay, Charlie.
I like it.
You do like it still? All right. Blake.
No.
You don't like that anymore.
No.
Got you. I'm going to...
It's too formal.
I really like it. We're keeping everything on the list, but I'm gonna put the ones that you don't like down below. Kennedy.
Oh, it's okay. I don't think
I don't like it anymore. I haven't liked it for months now.
We can part with it then.
Okay, I'm actually gonna delete that one. Me, I'm not gonna delete any of these, but like if we both do not like it. Harlow.
Get rid of it. Just put it out of its misery. Like, it's in the barnyard already. It's already behind the barn. Just take it out. Take Ren out while you're with her.
Ren.
Give her some company. I'm sorry for anyone whose child is named Ren or Harlow.
I just know that I, at a certain point, was really fond of Harlow, Ren, those types of names, but I have also grown to not enjoy them for our future baby.
What was the comment we got, or you got? It was like, even, like this grown-ass doll, like even I would pick on that kid.
I'm gonna take Ren and Harlow officially off the list because I myself am still not. I'm no longer fond of them either, and Jack has been very against them from the beginning.
It's just like, it sounds like a fantasy character.
I understand. I went through a phase of that.
Might as well name him Legolas or some shit. Like,
Legolas was my favorite character.
or Galadriel.
L, like E-L-L-E, or
Yeah,
Ella.
I like that.
Okay. I still love that too. This one's 50-50. I don't know how he's gonna react to this one. Because it's always been back and forth. Piper.
I like Pepper.
Some days he hates it, some days he loves it. We gotta keep it on, you guys. Mallory.
I like Mallory.
Okay. Okay, I do not as much, but I will keep. I'm keeping anything that boy likes on just in case. Evelyn.
I like Emma.
I really like Evelyn too.
It's classic, and then you can also go like Evie.
I love Ev. You know how there are parents that when they're testing out names, they like test it out like, oh, if the girl's in trouble, what will it sound like? You know, Ev, get down here, like, or Evelyn, get down here. I, not by like conscious choice of like thinking, oh, let me test out this name like this, but I always picture how it would sound cheering her on in a sport or like a passion that she's interested in, like something that she's competing in or something like that. And I think of her on like a soccer field or something, shouting her name like, come on, Ev, like that type of thing. Ruth.
I like Ruth.
I like Ruth as well. Ironically, Ruth was added because we were obsessed with the character Ruth from Ozark, which is a very dark show. Like, completely, it's just very dark. Let's just put it at that. But the character is iconic. Everything about that character we're obsessed with. I just love it. But she's also dark too, so like, it was an interesting choice for both of us. Remy.
I like Remy.
You like Remy?
Oh, Remy. I like Remy.
Remy? Okay, we'll keep it on there. Dakota. Me neither. Emery.
I like Emery.
Emery. Peyton.
What?
Peyton.
Peyton?
P-E-Y-T-O-N.
No.
Okay. Me
Then her
neither.
brother probably has to be named like Eli.
Why?
The Manning brothers.
No! Why would you say that? Frankie.
No, I get reminded, like, I love Working Moms, but, like, I feel like that's why.
Oh, fair.
You know?
Fair. I don't think it was Working Moms that I put that on there, actually, but I'm gonna cut off the second round of girls' names, because we will most likely narrow them down in the future and be like baby girl or baby boy names that we love, but we're not choosing. I'm gonna cut it off and you guys can't know every single one of them.
Hold on.
Did you take a photo?
I did.
Yeah, okay. That looks so good.
I had to strategically plan the photo. Do you see my photo?
Yes.
The real stars.
They're not there anymore.
They're in there.
Are they in there?
They better be in there.
Every time he takes a picture of it, of like my breakfast bowls or like food bowls, he gets his feet in the background and we notice it's every time and it's just like his bare man feet. A few of the boy names. Let's see if we still like them.
Okay.
Elliot.
Yeah.
I still like that one. Everett.
Yeah.
I still like that one as well. Wesley.
No.
I still really like that one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep it on the list. Oliver was on the list, but I've seen so many people naming their babies Oliver now. So I do want to like steer away from it.
I like that.
I like it, but I don't want them to grow up with like 5 Olivers in their class. You
I
know?
do. That's so fun.
Luca or Lucas?
Lucas, not Luca.
Okay. They're like both similar, so
Reminds
they're
me
like
of
the
that
same.
clothing brand, Luca and Gwen.
William.
Yeah.
I like William.
I have fun.
It's more traditional. Jude for a boy.
Yeah.
I really like that as well. Colby.
I mean, I don't know.
I know, me too. It's gonna stay on there though.
Like,
Just-
I like the cheese,
you like the cheese Colby cheese.
and I can't get it out of my head, so now you get to be live with it too. We'll have Colby, Jack, and Mac and Jack cheese. Like, it's just really bad.
That's
We're
really,
setting ourselves
that's
up for
really-
failure.
I never thought of that.
I don't know why, but
That's so. No! Somebody did say that. I named one of my sim babies on stream.
Colby.
Colby. Someone suggested it and I was like, that's a great name. And it was already on our names list actually. And I was like, oh, I love that. And they were like, yeah, because Mac and Jack and Colby cheese.
So, do you
Oh my
see
God.
someone else thought of it already, and it hasn't even happened?
Okay, we can't name our baby that. We just cannot.
You guys, we're headed to Jack's favorite place on the face of this earth. Where are we headed, Bob? Walmart. it's not that Jack doesn't like Walmart. He just doesn't like the Scarborough location Walmart. He's a massive fan of the Falmouth Walmart, but they never have as good of selection. And Bub, what are we looking to get good selection for today?
We're looking for pregnancy tests.
Pregnancy tests?
Prager tests.
Prager tests.
We're gonna test Mac's oven. It's basically the Mac's belly thermometer.
Not right now. I still haven't decided. Jack really wants to test on day 5. 5 days past, it's a 5-day transfer.
That's what people seem to do.
That's exactly, like people when they want to test before their beta, they tend to start there. But I just don't know. I don't know. I don't want nothing to show up and for me to be super sad about it, even if it means that it's just too early for us and it would show up a couple days later. But the patience is really difficult, so of course I want to freaking test. But either way, regardless of when we test, the other question is which pregnancy tests. And there are a lot of different people with a lot of different opinions about pregnancy tests. I have read your all's comments. I have watched a ton of YouTube videos where they take the same urine and they dip literally like 10 to 20 different branded tests into the same urine to test the pregnancy tests. And although First Response is known for potential indent lines, I have only ever personally seen what I think I could see a line, but that was clearly probably an indent line because we're not pregnant. One time, and that was for our first IUI. But I still like First Response. I find that the other women online also like them. But to counter the, is that an indent, is that not, we have a ton of easy at home tests that we'll do as well. Jack was like, well, if we just do a range, then we'll have a good gauge. And I'm like, that's a very good point. So we're still gonna test with First Response. Some of you suggested the clear blue pink dye test over First Response, but after watching a ton of videos of women that found out that they were pregnant and then them dipping those tests, those across the board, I think I watched 3 different videos and women said that those were their least favorite ones because they barely showed up at all, if they even showed up. And that is heartbreak on the other end of the spectrum. You know, what if you're pregnant and it just doesn't show up and you're like, oh shoot, it's not showing up, you know? So I think we're gonna do First Response. People say they really like the Walmart cheapies as well, so that's why we're here. And we also have, again, those easy at home. Maybe we'll get some blue dye ones.
I'm changing my answer to 7 days. 7 DPT.
Really? Okay.
It's our lucky number.
It's so funny you say that because mentally I was like, what if we choose 7 instead? And this is weird.
I have selected for us.
Oh, thank you. You know what's funny is there was, it's kind of hokey, but like the TikTok reading people, how they're like, this is meant to find you if you're like on this, and it's like, no, it's the algorithm, but I'm still gonna like feed into
did you
it.
get one of those?
I didn't like sign up for one of those or anything like that, but for this month it was more of a fertility reading, and they said that 7 is going to be a very special number for us.
Right.
And I'm like, well, if the baby, I'm pretty sure the baby would be born in July if we were pregnant right now, and that's month 7. What if we test on 7 days? And I thought that before remembering that 7 was like a big day. So it could be a good one. I would ask what you guys think, but you guys aren't seeing this live at any point in time right now, so.
14 is a product of 7. We had our transfer on the 14th.
That's true.
So that's double 7s.
That's double twins. That's it.
That's
It's twins. Jack also had this awesome idea of doing that, like, you know how they do the Trader Joe's, like, rock, paper, scissors? He chooses the appetizer if he wins, and then I go ahead and choose that. He was like, we should do that with pregnancy tests. So I think
like a parody.
That'd be really funny. Yeah, exactly.
Even though we know what
we know which ones we're getting, but it would be a funny parody. So we're gonna do that, and I'm just gonna take the phone in. But who else?
First, I'm gonna take a dumpy, so come with me.
Not. I just want you to repeat what you said in the checkout line just now.
Oh, this was my favorite shopping experience here yet.
We win, guys. It only took a baby.
Body wash, protein, and baby tests.
Y'all, look at the Christmas stuff. Oh my gosh, they're beyond like the fall flowers for things, and it is just all Christmas. Bobby, look at this mug. It says comfy in it. Oh my gosh. Look at all these, and all these like pine scents and these gorgeous, oh my gosh. This is fireside spruce. It's perfect. Cypress and pine. Oh my god, that is to die for. I need you to smell this.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? This one is mulled spice. I like the sound of that. And it comes in this Christmas. Oh my god. Okay, this sounds so weird, but this scent reminds me of playing Sims 2 when I was like 13, 14 years old.
So that fits, and you put your cards or other just images so that they can stand up
Oh,
in
that
there.
is really nice for when we get all the Christmas cards.
That's genius.
That is really, really smart, isn't it? Oh, and look at this. Advent calendar, that's cool. But anyway, I would binge play The Sims 2, and I'd have to obviously get up, take breaks, go to the bathroom, and while I was binge playing it, it was around the holidays probably when I was like playing it for the first time, and I would go downstairs, go to the bathroom, wash my hands, and my mom had the holiday bathroom soap out. And that scent, the one in the white, smells exactly like that. It smells like Sims 2. All right, the real question is, should we get this frame for our embryo? I just remembered that I do need Bub. I just remembered something. We need a picture frame for our embryo picture.
Is that the perfect size?
It is literally the perfect size, but there's 2 of them and I don't need 2, and it's $16, but I can get a different one. We need to go there. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so they don't have the one I was looking at originally, but this is really nice. So
Yeah.
our soap thing can go in here,
Okay,
and then the sponges.
so it's organized.
Yeah, and it would just sit on the side. I would probably go like this from the side.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we can find something that's not gray. I'm not like a massive gray fan.
This is the only one, but like this is more to give you like an idea of what-
Okay, let's look for something like that then.
Hello, we are back. I thought I would give you an official haul. You guys probably saw the test that we picked out, but just in case, a little overview and other little things that we got while we were out. So first, I got some more Native body wash. They were out of this and another one that I liked the other week, and Jack picked out one from Olay, which is fine. But the one from Olay, I used it the other day and it was just very perfumey and like just kind of smelled artificial, and I like my stuff to be a little more natural. Native is great, and I love how it suds up. It works great. And then here are the tests that we ended up getting, and I got my testing / feminine product basket out to rearrange this accordingly. But we got a 3-pack of the early result 6-day sooner tests. We got a pack of clear blue. We've got 2 digitals in here and 2 line tests. And I did steer away, like I said, from the pink dye ones. I don't particularly usually use blue dye tests, but you know, why not for science? So we got those ones. I'm particularly interested in making sure I have the digital tests on there when we can officially see lines, because I'm putting that out in the universe so that I can take one that literally says pregnant on it. Like, how freaking cool, you know? And then I got 3 Walmart cheapies. These were all 88 cents, and they kind of look like that. They remind me of COVID tests, and people like these a lot. So I got 3 of them. Again, they were only 88 cents each. And then I already have in my basket a solid amount of easy at home pregnancy tests. Got a stack of those ones that I'm happy about. Just so that everything can fit in my box here, I think I'm going to consolidate / organize. Let's see if we can fit everything. All right, this ended up working out so well. I've got tampons and this gadget that's supposed to help period cramps. I haven't given it a true test. Honestly, I tested it one time and I was like, I don't know if this is working, so I should definitely try that again, but hopefully not. Hopefully we won't need that for a while. I have ovulation easy at home test strips here, pregnancy test strips easy at home here. I was able to fit all of the Walmart cheapies in a row here, and then I ended up combining the digital that I already had from First Response with just the line test, because the box that I had before was digital and just the line test, and they were the exact same line test, the 6 days sooner. It wasn't rapid or anything like that. And then these are the clear blue ovulation strips. They did not work for me. I did not enjoy using these for ovulation tracking, but I can't bring myself to throw them away, so they will be here. And then we've got our
clear blue pregnancy test back here. And then over here, we stopped in Home Goods because you guys saw when we were in the Magnolia Home section in Target, I saw these picture frames and they were super out of place. There was only one set of picture frames, but they were the perfect size for our embryo picture. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to frame this. And I was thinking all about how I needed to get a frame yesterday because I kept holding the embryo picture. And then I put it down on the table and it would get like slightly wet on the back and I would freak out because I just had my drink there and I would like pick it up. So I ended up putting it on the fridge, but I would love to freaking frame that. So we went back to the Home Goods Plaza just so I could get a frame. So I want to clean this off with some cleaning solution and put the embryo picture in here. Guys, look at how cute that turned out. That is literally so cute. Normally, I would be super bothered by the cut marks, you know, on it just not being very straight at all. Well, now that I'm looking at it, it actually has to scoot up. I'll fix that. But they gave it to us like this, so I'm just gonna keep it like that, and I'm so excited. Let's go show Jack. Darling,
Yes, my dear.
I have a surprise.
Oh, that looks so good.
Do you think it looks good?
That looks really good.
Our little M baby.
Oh my gosh, look at that. So cute.
Where
Where's
do
it
you?
going?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you where you think we should put
Where do you want it?
him or her. No one's gonna be over our house. Maybe in the living room.
Not right by the entrance?
I feel like it should go right here. Like I love this fall candle, but I'm thinking little M baby should have a place on our shelf. Look at how cute, you guys. Oh, why am I so obsessed with this? You guys can see me like perfectly in the reflection. The amount of Windex, I didn't use like a ton, but like I spent time making sure there were no streaks on our M baby's frame. Oh, that is freaking cute. Okay. It's actually perfect because this fall candle, that wick is destroyed and it's basically all the way at the end, which can be a little bit dangerous to still burn. So now we can replace it with fall leaves. So good, so fall, so festive. What's going through your mind the night before we test from our first IVF transfer? I'm so anxious right now.
I think it's gonna be a success. We waited 7 days.
Yeah, we did.
Just to wait 3 more minutes.
You really feel that deep in your bones? Don't look at it, don't look at it.
I can't help it.
I'm 50-50, it's not like I have a bad feeling about it. Sit down. It's just really hard to imagine. If it's not, it's okay.
Yeah. Is this one that I can read easily?
I don't know.
What am I looking for? 2 lines?
2 lines
Oh, okay.
on this